With the recent balance changes, and especially the nerf to the AK117 in Battle Royale, I'm sure all of you are curious as to what is the next best thing. Which is why we'll be listing out the top 5 ranged primaries to use in Battle Royale. These are basically the automatic weapons that you'll be using at mid to longer ranges, usually paired with an SMG or shotgun. But before we get into the actual list itself, a lot of you guys are probably worried about how your precious AK117 is after the nerfs. For those who didn't know, the AK117 received a pretty harsh damage nerf with this season's balance changes. What this means is that, at mid to longer ranges, the AK117 will have an extremely slow time to kill. In fact, of all the assault rifles and LMGs, the AK117 is the second slowest, only beating out the M4 LMG. So at mid to longer ranges, the AK117 will get outgunned by any competent player with any semi-decent weapon. I'm sure all of you guys who just unlocked the free mythic are gonna start crying in the comments and coping that it's still good, but believe me when I say that whining in the comments of a YouTube video will not undo the nerfs. Although I will say, since they did not touch the close range time to kill, it is still viable as a sniper support, but as a ranged primary, the AK117 is absolutely out of the question now. Kickstarting the list, we have the most accurate assault rifle in the game, the Swordfish. This is effectively a DMR that takes heavy ammo, as it features the least recoil out of all the ranged primaries, while still having a competitive long range time to kill, which allows you to quite literally snipe enemies across the map and even challenge snipers. It being burst fire also makes it great for long range poking, in which you peek in and out of cover, dealing around 100 damage with each burst. The big downside of this weapon is that it is not very good at closer ranges, since its close range time to kill is quite slow and you have a pretty noticeable burst delay, so you will have to swap to your secondary in those encounters. Next, we have a tie between the Odin and the Lag 53. Both of these weapons are slow firing but very hard hitting assault rifles, featuring very competitive overall time to kills, and thanks to their high damage per shot, have excellent ammo efficiency since you don't need as many shots to down your opponents. Both of these weapons do have their own advantages though. The Odin has faster time to kill and mobility, making it better suited for the more aggressive players, while the Lag 53 is better at longer ranges due to its stronger body multipliers, faster bullet speed, and less recoil. The main drawback with both of these weapons is the slow fire rates, which makes missing shots quite punishing. Coming in at number 3, we have the most underrated assault rifle, the HBR-A3. The main strength of the HBR is its combination of having one of the fastest long-range time to kills in the game and low recoil, making it an amazing option for mid to longer ranges. It also has above average hipfire spread, which can come in handy when you need to use this weapon in closer ranges. However, in order to achieve this low recoil in the first place, you will have to sacrifice the long range mods for lateral recoil control mods, as it does have a pretty substantial amount of horizontal recoil without it. If you just want to have the best time to kill, then the Bruin Mark 9 is the perfect weapon for you. Out of our 6 weapons here, the Bruin Mark 9 has the best overall time to kill, making it very strong at all ranges. It also has the fastest bullet speed, which will make your hit registration at longer ranges much more consistent. And despite being an LMG, it handles much more like an assault rifle, thanks to the 60 round mag, which significantly improves its mobility and handling while still having the benefits of an LMG, such as higher bullet impact, increased benefit from extended mag mods, and full body disable, which gives it much more utility over conventional assault rifles. But the Bruin does have quite a bit of visual recoil, in which your reticle tends to shake a lot when firing, and it also has the most recoil out of our 6 weapons here, although it is still pretty controllable. Finally, we have the most well-rounded assault rifle, the M13. The M13 checks all of the boxes when it comes to being a good ranged primary, making it the perfect jack-of-all-trades weapon with no obvious weakness. It features a great overall time to kill that is competitive at all ranges, very low recoil, fast bullet speed, and a very forgiving fire rate, which makes missing shots less punishing. although the fast fire rate can be a minor disadvantage at times as it burns through your ammo quite a bit faster, so you might find yourself running low on ammo reserves. Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see the best close range weapons in Battle Royale, and do check out my channel while you're at it, links in the description below. Going dark.